I don't know why I stopped, so I had to start it back up. See you next match.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular in our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Oh, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job. Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job. Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to those disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to. Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh!
Calculating the next move here. And the action is getting a little too close for cover here.
The airtime, the fearlessness, what a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE. Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did. Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand it.
The situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rational. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. Oh, the barricade.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. DDT! Honing in on the arm. Oh, no, has him lined up to the kill shot. Dodges out of the way. Clothesline!
Alright, a big heavy combo.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi. All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now. Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Everything he can do to create space here.
Austin ain't gonna beat me down.
Into the barricade.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw the finger on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's shot with a sledgehammer. Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. What a headbutt.
Vicious. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too. Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just
Could've been
averted
done
disaster
for.
there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
Another one.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. He counters with a great reversal.
Experiencing the brutality of Rikishi.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Rikishi driver. And Austin is out.
Now propped up in the corner.
This is what we're gonna do though.
Headbutt by Kishi. Getting his opponent in position. Turn out the lights. The party is over. Rope shaker for Rikishi. Rikishi.
Wait, does Sting face a signature?
He got all the way. There's two. No, he beats the count.
Oh,
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. simply refuses to quit.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. It's the boot to the midsection. Boot to a gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Give him a corner, man. I'm trying to do something here.
Oh, strikes with it.
That's not it.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
A hip press. And a beat. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now. Taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here. Big clothesline.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Tossed back into the ring. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
I don't know what his plans are with that table, but it's going to hurt.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Under the table.
Looks like he has something planned with this table, guys.
Oh, no.
Austin with a reversal.
Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
And Austin's plans fail there.
Ooh, caught with a knee to the mush.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to meet us. Austin hits the star. Can Rikishi come back from that?
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
Austin has put away so many opponents like this before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the Rattlesnake. Right on the back of the neck.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. Rikishi somehow defangs the Rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this match, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Let's rewrite history.
Pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga! And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen. Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
Heading back to the ring. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
He's heading back to the ring.
Has to mind the referee here. Has to avoid the count out.
He gets back in right before the count. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City. But
nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup, oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Is this one over? Is a tap out coming? And he very quickly counters.
We say why they call him Big Matt John.
The greatest of all time. John Cena, the 16-time world champion. Man. The pin for the championship. Stops the ref count before 2.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex. Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling.
Shoulders down to retain. Kick out.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He reversed it again.
There it is. Reversal.
Cena hoisting them up from behind into position for the AA. Did the champ just close this out?
He did it.
And Cena shocked. But we know that kick out has only made him more determined. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Sitting powerbomb.
Turns things around with a big boot. Clothesline, so effective. Looking to explore things ringside now. Boom, what impact.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Yeah, but I can't.
Being set up in the... And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Mistake by Umaga.
Reversal after reversal. He's doing. Here it comes. Samoan spike.
Cover to be crowned champion. Shoulders down. Gets to the rope and forces the break.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Pin to decide the championship. No, he gets the shoulder up.
You see the look on the challenger's face. So close to becoming champion, but the champ won't stay down.
Oof. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
And has Cena truly hurt Umaga? Has he slowed the Samoan bulldozer down?
That scary look in his eyes. Fixated on the opposition.
Up high.
He fails to connect. Oh, look at this. Headbutt. Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Oh, close call makes the champ nervous.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Nice counter by Cena.
Nice hip toss.
No, I hit the kind of stuff.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Here it comes. Samoan spike.
We might see a new champion.
Here's the pin. New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight. Absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance.
Will Cena come looking for a rematch? Only time.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
I appreciate it. I only need 3 minutes. I'm gonna take my time though.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of Pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
Yeah, boss, I'm gonna do that.
And guys, the Authors of Pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning in the Authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Oh, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win.
The proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor, representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
One more big blow there. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
It knew what was coming there. And goes back into the ring here. Hoisted up high here. Straight back down the throat. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up on the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jim to the sky. At this stage, he's in carry for the win. He gets the shoulder up in two.
They got close there. It could be do or die time.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
And Jamal looked out of his element on that one.
Yeah, Razor came prepared for this matchup. Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Skill side.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Place against the turnbuckles.
Lariat.
Good lift. And Rosie's able to be tamed at the moment.
Yeah, that can be a building block for Akam to build upon.
And that is a bad man with a hammer in hand.
Boom, running STO plants.
Nicely done. Akam avoids the attack.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. He might get caught.
His body has to be racked with pain.
This is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
He's got kendo stick. You can see from the blood that real damage has been done. Red evidence. He got caught badly by that point.
Would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations. Oh, clothesline! Rosie left an opening for the counter, and now he's back into the ring. Jamal changes the direction of that one. Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Good defense from him.
Stick now.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Oh, the hood of the announce table is ripped off here. The monitors is working.
Some bad intentions here, guys. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us. This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other. Oh, speed tackle.
Uh-oh. Punching their way out of that one.
Here are your winners, Akon.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP for the early pin here.
Lifts up the shoulder.
Looking to secure an early victory. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. Sent right into the corner.
Ooh, loving strike.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. His shoulder up after the 2 count.
I really thought he was going to get his shoulder up at 1.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected. Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner purse.
And slides back into the ring. And now here's the cover. Diving 2 count there.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
Tossed by the neck.
A heavy
double axe handle. Uh-oh, he's getting fired up. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Oh, wait a minute, turns the leverage to a pin of their own. Counters. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Just a mess of wood and flesh after that.
And right into the pin.
Anyone who thought this would be over quick has another thing coming. Shades of the OEC done as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings. Kendo stick to the skull. This is just nasty.
Going his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, he tied that counter well. And Rezar's confidence has to be rocked after that.
Yeah, Jamal reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly. Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
And no defense on Rezar in that exchange.
Jamal puts up pushing up.
I felt that, Jada.
We got 3-minute warning, and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning, both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't keep going for the early covers.
And he kicks out quick.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Wrench in the arm.
Man, what a clothesline.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. He quickly slides into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
That'll turn your lights out. Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
This is the reality of this stipulation. He knew the attacks were going to come hard and fast. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And he's going to the top. To the sky. Taking a flight to nowhere. And that was a precisely measured attack. And no defense helped Rezar on that exchange.
Yeah, Rosie looked confident going on the attack.
And able to beat Jamal to the punch. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be here to cover for the win. That stops the count. What a save. What impact.
Right in the kisser.
Ooh. He'll make his way to the ring.
Yeah, you fight that one.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Spin kick. Headbutt to the gut. Akam now undertaking a barrage.
3-minute warning laying waste to the AOP. Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
The crowd is behind Rosie, and he knows it. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Rezar representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition. We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. Boom!
Here we go.
He's able to slip away from that.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
It looks like he could get it done here.
And only gets a 1 count.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath.
And he counters. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Owen fights back. Akam with a course correction. These attacks are chipping away at him. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And he's got the hardwood in.
Wait, what's your finisher?
And you have to imagine a sinister plan for what comes next.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt. Choosing to go after. Watch out.
Oh, what a splash.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Shoulders are down.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
Yeah, they did make me earn that one.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, But in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
Nice, no James Ellsworth, a.k.a. No Team.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch have climbed the ladder and retrieved the briefcase.
How are you going to retrieve it?
Miss Money in the Bank.
I'm going to come back to
Safe haven in this match. These ladders could be your best friend or your
I'm
worst
going
enemy.
to this
Ally for this match. Everyone for yourself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Come on, Jason. I got anything.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the red. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Not the hair. Anything but the hair.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Tamina doing a little mean mugging for the audience here.
Good golly. Driven directly into the steel stairs.
Just bouncing off the top. That intimidation factor of Charlotte getting a bit challenged there. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Charlotte clothesline.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. Into the ring again now. Jaw-shattering boot. She's taking her share of blows at this point. Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
The Queen came into this match with the express purpose of putting a beating on a peasant, and that was a step closer to it.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Tamina's landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Oh, God. Face first into the chair. This is really getting out of hand here.
Someone needs to step in.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Just like that. Sent out of the ring. Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred from the top.
The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
She's getting back into the ring under the ropes.
And
And she's sent right into that corner. Oh, it's a booty step.
Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hands on the briefcase.
Have to finish the job. Now you have to get it totally unhooked.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Rapid fire
I'm
right
breaking
over
up there, man.
Stops the kick. Line. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
I think something bad's about to happen.
Look at that.
Double choke bomb. That is in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's reaching for it.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Manhandle slam.
Power slam. Good night.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a
Oh
lifetime.
my god, man. Good old boy.
Dude, I grabbed the box of gloves yesterday from work,
She's trapped in the
Huh?
thinking that I grabbed the right size.
but it could
A
do
box of gloves I grabbed from work,
She can tap out.
and
It's not gonna bring
they're
any
like
suffering.
2 sizes too small for me, basically.
History on the line.
They're like super tiny hands. Not even Willow's hands fit in them.
And the disarm button is locked in.
Like, who wears gloves this size?
Get this back into the ring now. Oh, what a kick. Right. Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move. The disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch.
Got the submission, but that's not going to win this match.
She's looking whip, and she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
I ain't caught on the call.
Tamina not caring that Becky's the fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Taking things to another level, bringing out the ladder like this.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Goodness gracious.
Legs up. Big headbutt to the guts. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all. Effective arm drag. Becky Lynch hits the ropes, connects with a leg drop, and more to come.
Alright, time to win a main
The
event.
Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise to her level.
She puts an end to the pin attempt.
Oh my god.
What's she looking for under the ring? And Charlotte setting herself up top. On the top. And it's back to Charlotte. She goes back into the ring.
Get out to me. You know I have to do it later.
The knee. She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Oh my god, like I can win at the same time.
She might want to tap here.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That could be this is the time.
Oh my god, everybody beating me up.
Her family legacy lives on.
A lot of damage taken on by Carmella. I'm not
not sure how this will pan out.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting,
No,
but
just
it
let me
doesn't
tap.
save her from
They
the
really don't
hold
matter.
here.
Just let me
Good
out.
takedown, showing the fundamentals there. Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come. Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb the ladder.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that. Forcing her right out of the ring.
And this one might be headed
What is
ringside.
this? It's a chair glitch in the ring.
Back into the ring she comes. Lift it up. What's next?
Yeah, it's a chair glitch in the ring. It's sticking out. It looks dangerous.
And Carmella is still showing a lot of signs of life in this one. Not done yet.
Yeah, Carmella finding a way to get where she wants to be. A way into the driver's seat.
Broad out her
Tamina
face.
sent ringside. And she's out of the ring.
Oh my God, Tamina.
In this one.
Nasty chop delivered by Shawn. Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne waits. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Come on, Tamina, hurry up.
So close to victory.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Needs to move quick here.
This will be a
Oh,
chance.
Tamina is so close to victory now.
Could this be her moment?
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. Setting up the ladder.
This could be it.
Caught the leg. Heading up that ladder. Setting up the ring. Ooh, right to the throat.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
No, it's hard to get down. No, get it down.
She had the wheel. The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a
Push it over, Jason.
back to the canvas.
Yeah,
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity of the match.
my good passing you.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Oh, strong impact. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's in place. Can she end this here?
Well, it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. It all comes down to this moment.
But so much could still
Oh
go
my
wrong
God,
here.
every time you start
She
the
set
ring.
the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Handle suplex.
Get up to me.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Straining to get this thing down.
You got to do everything you can at this point.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Chop block. Bang.
It's so hard to win this match right now.
He gets around the attack. Has him up for the power slam.
Inverted DDT.
Real European uppercut.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
Oh my God, dog.
Boom, nice.
Don't come messing with me, Shaq. You know.
The submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya. This is a hard family tradition.
Sharpshooter applied.
Just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even... She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission? Not a strategy we often expect to see. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Oh, be careful up there.
You really should be fighting on a ladder.
She's unloading on her opponent. What a vicious beating. Even on the ladder, there's a supreme dedication to throwing down. This is an all-out brawl.
Who can survive this?
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is literally within reach here. Hard has to be pumping right now. Needs to focus and pull it together.
No, it's messing impossible to win. So can I get up? When somebody get up?
Brutality coming right at you. Oh my goodness. I don't like where this is going. Yeah, Goldust has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Oh, no. Why did I lock off some of that problem?
Yikes. That ladder really rung their bell.
Hooked up. Shin breaker. Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time? Ladder's in position. Gotta make the climb.
Focus on obtaining the prize. Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
Taking things back into the ring. Natalya with natty by nature. And then back to Charlotte. Oh, she puts the brakes on that. Ooh, and then the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Hard into the quarter.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Right.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Quick thinking from Tamina.
Oh my God, man.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. And again, the torso is the target here.
Why are y'all gonna get us the rope?
She releases the hold. No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want to. She's stretching, but can she get it in? Struggling a bit here to get it down.
Danger growing with every second.
Hey guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition. Yeah, she has taken so much damage to the torso. This has got to be excruciating for her. That's just hard to watch. Ladder fights though. Maybe tough to bounce back for that one.
That hit Bucky out with it,
There
man.
you go. What a move. Oof.
The Queen strikes with the big boot.
The man connects. Flair just ragdolled to the outside. She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Got put by the throne kendo stick.
Jawbreaker. You can pick up your teeth in the third round. Getting that ladder in position. Right in the middle of the ring. Hammerlock.
Reverse DDT.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Working on the hook here.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. So, Carmella has the briefcase.
Oh my God, man. Everyone's got it wrong.
Money in the bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella.
Well, I lost that match. But that took way too long. And I gotta do it all over again. I'm just gonna end things here and do it later.